In this large 14-room house, there was a chilling and brutal crime that occurred that shocked the world, as this crime was described as the murder of the century. On Wednesday, the 16th of July, 1952, Mr. Cuthbert Wiltshaw came home from work to find the body of his 62-year-old wife lying in a pool of blood in the kitchen. The trail of blood and other evidence led the police to the conclusion that Alice was in the kitchen preparing their evening meal when she was brutally attacked by an intruder who has selected 2 heavy logs from the scullery and savagely hit Alice around the head multiple times, knocking her senseless. The intruder had gone upstairs to steal from the property, but to his surprise, as he returned downstairs, Alice had recovered consciousness and was now standing in the hallway at the bottom of the stairs. Alice tried to escape via the kitchen, but her assailant has followed her and continued beating Alice. There was all kinds of weapons used to attack Alice: vases, ornaments, and finally a 3-foot-long barbed poker, all of which were heavily covered in blood. As Alice lay on the kitchen floor dying, the callous killer had stabbed her through the head with the poker. Alice had been hit over the head multiple times and her skull was smashed. Her jaw was broken and she had been stabbed several times in the stomach. Detective Superintendent Reg Spooner was assigned to the case, and as Spooner arrived from Scotland Yard, he took charge of the case and noticed that there was some evidence at the murder scene. There was a blood-stained poker lying next to Alice's body, a footprint and a pair of blood-stained gloves nearby, in which the left one had a hole in the thumb. There was also over £3,000 worth of jewellery stolen and other items missing, one being a RAF raincoat that Mr. Wiltshaw kept for wearing when he was gardening. This blood-stained coat was later found in the lost property office, as a porter had found it on the Stafford to Holyhead train. There was no signs of forced entry to the property, and this led the police to believe that Alice would have known who her attacker was, and somebody who knew the Wiltshaw's routine very well. The police started questioning all ex-employees and eliminated all of them from the investigation apart from one guy who the police couldn't trace. That man was 29-year-old Leslie Green. Leslie Green was an ex-borstal boy who had previously been employed by the Wiltshaws as a chauffeur and a gardener. Green has recently been dismissed for disobedience as he was using their car for his own purposes. All this had taken place a few weeks before the murder. Further inquiries led to witnesses describing a man who fitted Green's description, eating in a bar of the Station Hotel in Stafford on the day of the murder, but Green left around 3:30 p.m. The same man had came back around 3 hours later, and this had fitted in with the approximate time of Alice's murder. There was also witnesses who were able to give clear descriptions of a man that was seen near the house at the time of the murder. The description matched Leslie Green. A few days after this, Green was traced and arrested. Green's girlfriend was interviewed. She showed the police the rings that Green had recently gave to her. These rings had been taken from Alice's fingers, and this linked Leslie Green to the murder. When Green was interviewed and denied the murder as he claimed to have an alibi as he was in Leeds seeing his girlfriend. After careful inspection of the railway timetable, this showed that Green would still have had enough time to commit the crime and then travel to Leeds, but further proof was needed. When Detective Superintendent Reg Spooner had checked Green's hand, and he had found that Green had a recently healed cut on the thumb of his left hand, exactly matching the cut in the glove, and his rubber-soled shoes also matched bloody footprints found at the murder scene, and this was enough evidence to charge Leslie with murder. Green's trial for murder was held at Stafford on the 3rd of December 1952. The proceedings lasted until the 5th of December 1952, and Leslie Green was found guilty of murder, and there was no appeal. Even though Green denied murdering Alice, he was hung at Winson Green Prison on the 23rd of December 1952. When we explored this house, we didn't want to focus too much on the murder of Alice. We wanted to show you the 14-room house in all its beauty, but unfortunately, there was water coming through the kitchen as we believed that somebody had stolen the boiler. We tried to turn off the water, but we couldn't do it as there was no way to get into the room where we believed it was coming from.
Yo, what's good, guys? We're another one today. Currently this place is known as the Murder House, man, and I'm with one of my mates who's gone ahead. He's going to go look around and we're going to see what we can find. So it's on with explore. There's a piano as we're coming through the window, empty room, which leads us to in here. This is the pool table. Can you water?
Yeah, it's coming through from the roof.
Is that where it's coming from? Someone's left a tap on upstairs or whatever. So there's a pool table here, guys. We'll check down here first, then we'll have a look upstairs. Now, people say this house is haunted, but I'm unsure. You know what I'm like, I'm a skeptic when it comes to the paranormal. So we're just going to have a little walk around first, guys, see what we can see. Sleeping bag, looks like someone's been sleeping in here. Some paperwork. Is it coming down? Yeah, from the other floor?
Yeah, it's coming from upstairs.
We'll have to go check in a sec. These old tallies. God, it was like you had to be a bodybuilder to like lift these, didn't you? Back in the day. So all staff keep the office area clean and tidy. I think I'm coming down with a cold as well, you know. It's like every fucking time I get a cold, this weather. So, this is where the water is, guys. And it is coming down from up in the floor above. Wow. Throwing a bit, that is. Structural damage in that. So we will check that while we go upstairs, guys. Do you know what, actually? Let's go check it now.
I didn't go through this door on the left, as the door was locked at the time of this explore and there wasn't much to see, apart from more empty rooms. My mate went through the hole in the bottom of the door and took some photos. Please check out the Explore with Shano Facebook page for the photos.
It's getting a bit locked.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit much. Let's go this way. See if we can turn this water off. Be careful though, because the floor's bowing a bit down there.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's somewhere here. The old bathroom. It could be the other way. This could be a different area. Just an empty room. Susie Cooper. That's locked. Nothing in there.
No, just a bedroom.
So let's go on this way. There's a little bit of a thing there. Watch that floorboard. So I am trying to find where this water's coming from, guys. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. I had this before at a different place. At school, it was flooding like that. Can't see where it's coming from unless it's that bathroom there. But can't get in it. So yeah, apologies for the breathing heavy, guys. Can't breathe properly for some reason. It's usually the case when come on explores. Got a cold as well coming, so I keep sniffing. Nothing in there.
No.
So I say Carlton.
Yeah.
Carlton room. Well, yeah, I literally don't know where this water's coming from. It's got to be that toilet. It's got to be. Shall we? Big shally. And this is the main staircase here, guys, which we'll go down in a sec. I just want to see if we can actually get in. So it's definitely above here, isn't it? Yeah. But the doors don't open. Just try the door again. Try that bathroom one. It didn't open just. And this one looks like it's blocked. See what I mean? So yeah, guys, we can't turn the water off, unfortunately. It's a shame. Just come downstairs, guys, just chilling here. Just looking around. Yeah, just showing you this architecture of the building. Back here, the main entrance, just there. It's a shame because we can't stop that water. It's a bit of a shame really, because like the water's dripping down and obviously it's going to fall through with structural damage, and it's going to be a bit of a pain, that is, for this beautiful place. But unfortunately, can't get into stopping it. So, bit of a shame. So we're going to go behind the stairs, guys, and underneath. Some toilets there. Oh God, the mold's horrible, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's nice, that way. It's a projector though. The old projectors. That's sick. It's in actually good condition as well, apart from the cobwebs. You know, like at your school, yeah. That's what they're like, aren't they? Mad. Yeah, mould. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And we're out, guys. That's the murder house. I will show you around the front as well while we're here. There's people just walking past. Looks like school kids. Yeah, this is the murder house. And I will show you from the front in a sec, guys. Just want to get a photo here. We're done now, so a photo from the front, just here. Not a bad place though, guys. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Don't forget to check out all the social media stuff on screen right now. I'll definitely see you in the next one. Peace.